Awesome design, medium display, good hardware. This is the Surface Pro 8 review. Let's the video. In terms of design, the weight of this laptop alone is 891 grams, its thickness is 9.4mm and its size is 13 inches. But with the keyboard this size increases a little, but even with the keyboard the laptop is very light and portable. If you want to detach the screen and use it like a Windows tablet, it's too heavy and well, I think it's better to look at this as a laptop with a detachable screen instead of a tablet. Detachable screen give this laptop features that can be found on fewer devices. You can place it at any angle or remove it altogether, put it on the table and work with it using touch and the stylus Surface Slim 2. It's really great, especially for designers and editors, but slightly detaching it from the keyboard does not feel interesting and is difficult to separate. But do you know when you can use the keyboard and the stylus and their features? When you have them. You do not get the keyboard or stylus in the box, and you have to pay $180 more for the keyboard and $117 more for the pen, which is disappointing because, as I said, this laptop is too heavy to be a tablet, but the body material and user experience that the Microsoft keyboard and the stylus give you may be worth it. The back panel and the frame of this device are made of aluminum and the front panel is protected with glass. On the back panel, there is a Microsoft logo in the center and a small camera at the top, and it has a minimalist and attractive design. The front panel also has a display with very low margins, the webcam is located at the top and is about 84% of the front panel display, which makes it look more modern. But because it supports touch, it reflects more light and can be annoying for a laptop. Surface Pro 8 has a LCD display with QHD Plus resolution with the pixel density of 267 ppi that supports HDR and Dolby Vision content. This display shows the sRGB gamut in 100% and 82% of the DCI-P3 gamut. The colors on this display are close to reality and the sharpness is great, but the contrast and depth of black is not that good. The brightness of this device is 400 nits and it is quite suitable for indoor space, but you will have trouble to see content in it outdoors. Refresh rate has been upgraded and is now 120Hz adaptive, but just between 60 and 120Hz. So needless to say, everything is perfectly smooth. This laptop has two USB-C ports that supports USB 4 and Thunderbolt 4 with a data transfer rate of 40 GB per second, and for the first time an external graphics card can be connected to a Surface. The Surface Pro 8 also supports a 4K 60Hz monitor. This device has a Surface Connect port for charging and a Surface Type cover port that is used to connect the keyboard. This laptop also has a 3.5mm audio jack and its ports are quite satisfactory if you are not a user who needs a lot of ports, but otherwise the ports are not enough at all. Of course, due to its unique design, it can be ignored. In terms of wireless connections, it also supports LTE and Bluetooth 5.1 and is complete. This laptop does not have a fingerprint sensor by default, but it has Hello Windows face recognition, which has good speed and security. In terms of hardware, we see a lot of growth compared to the previous generation. The laptop has a Cry 5 or Cry 7 11th generation G series. The i5 model has 4 cores and 8 threads with 8MB of cache and 2.4 GHz speed, and the i7 version has the same number of cores but with 12MB of cache and a base speed of 2.8 GHz. GPU of this device, as it's known from the CPU series, is based on the CPU, which means Intel Iris Xe. The Surface Pro has 8, 16 or 32GB of LPDDR4X RAM, although 32GB of RAM is only available for the Cry 7 version with 1TB of SSD memory, and the RAM is not expandable. It can be said that it does not have any lag or slowness in light works. It is also great for semi-heavy photo and video editing, but I do not recommend it for heavy games at all. This device has a small cooling fan that produces very little noise and is not annoying at all. Its body material also helps the temperature to go out. But one of the problems is that the laptop gets so hot in heavy uses that if you use it like a tablet, it is hard to hold, but its performance is relatively stable. The Surface Pro 8 has 256 to 1TB of SSD memory, which 1TB of memory is only available for the Core i7 version with 32GB of RAM. Also, removing SSD is very simple, which is a good feature, although many do not use it much. This device has Windows 11 at the time of release, which you must have heard a lot of about, an operating system with high personalization capabilities, efficient and suitable for everyday tasks and gaming, a comprehensive operating system that everyone can use. But the OS is not perfect for the touch at all, because many applications and sites are not compatible with it, and to buy a stylus or keyboard, you have to spend about $150 more, which does not really feel good. The battery of this laptop is 50Wh lithium-ion. In some heavy use it can be charged for a full day, but its performance is weaker than competitors, which can still be ignored due to its special design. With the 65W charger in the box, the Surface can be fully charged in 90 minutes, which is acceptable. This laptop has a 2W stereo speaker with Dolby Atmos support. It produces good bass, the middle sound is also great, but it has a bit of noise at high frequency sounds that is not annoying. Finally, I have to say that in my opinion this laptop cannot be compared to the iPad Pro, because the iPad has software that can be a great tablet and does not work as a laptop, but the Surface Pro 8 is a detachable laptop that can work as a tablet. I think the Surface Pro 8 is valuable when pen support and detachment are important to you, and you are not interested in the macOS, because the MacBook Pro and MacBook Air M1 are really better than this laptop, and you are clickbaited.